Well, here's the facts on the gun registry. The reality is the Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police tell us it's an essential tool in keeping our communities safe. We know that the Canadian Association of Police also says that it's an essential tool. In fact, 99% of their members, of those forces that are part of their membership, say that it's a critical tool in keeping communities safe and needs to be maintained. We know as well that the RCMP stand with it and have said that it's an important tool for them doing their job. Just less than a week and a half ago, the Chief of Police in Toronto not only said the registry is vital, but that it was critical in a major bust of weapons that was recently taken down. In Montreal, just this week, the Chief of Police in Montreal said the registry is critical for him doing his job, and that it actually stopped a rampage that would have otherwise happened in Montreal if it had not been for the registry. So with such overwhelming support from the police community, you would think it obvious that Parliament would be standing behind the registry and standing behind our police officers. Unfortunately, the Conservative Party, very disingenuously through a private member's bill, is trying to gut that registry and rip away from police one of the tools that's so important for them doing their job. In fact, we know that it's used over 9,000 times a day by police officers in keeping our communities safe. And the reason I say they've done it disingenuously is because they've done it as a private member's bill, pretending that it's just an individual member bringing it forward. And yet when you go on a Conservative website, you can see conservative.ca/391, them advertising this bill and trying however they can to push it as government legislation. I think it's also important to mention that they're trying to really throw around misinformation in communities, attacking rural constituencies with a line that this is somehow about trying to stop hunting. Look, the reality is my grandfather was a hunter. I used to go to his hunting camp all the time. I no more want to destroy that legacy than anybody else. I want to make sure that people can hunt and fish. But just as you have to register your car, just as you have to register your boat or your dog, you have to register your gun. And no more does that make me against people driving their cars because they have to register their car and have a license. Does it make me against guns because I think people should register those guns and because they should have licenses to bear arms. So let's be honest about this debate. I think it's transcended into a lot of really partisan games and really being used as a political wedge instead of recognizing the fundamental honest truth, which is that police at all levels say this registry works and is needed to keep our communities safe.